Got her back down on the ground, so the next thing I'm going to do is begin the process of installing that piece. And I was looking at that this morning. Let me see where I put the parts, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So this is actually cool as grits right here. So I'm going to show you what we got. And with the, I bought basically I went on eBay and I bought a setup to put a new booster and a new dual brake cylinder on a 61 Chrysler Newport. Now they sent me a lot of pieces and parts, and there's a lot of options as to how to fit everything together. But the way this works is, like, I'm going to kind of get everything into place here. Okay, this is backwards, so let's just say this is your brake pedal. So this goes through the firewall, and when you mash your brake pedal, let me get this right. Okay, now it's right. So you've got this thing that comes out of the back of your booster, and it comes in here and it's threaded. This threaded piece goes into the back of that thing. So let's just imagine that thing is sitting about right here where the tip of my finger is. So this little piece comes up and it attaches to that. This piece back here where my thumb is, that attaches. I'm hoping you can see this. I got y'all sitting up on the breather. This piece back here is the pedal. So when you mash a pedal, it does that. And that matches that thing, which matches that booster thing, which also matches the brake cylinder. Now these 4 bolts here match this plate here. And also there's a little attachment. So this goes through that, and there's a little rubber hickey that goes through that to insulate it. So this plate is basically what I need to attach to the firewall. And this plate doesn't fit any of the holes that are here. If I look at that firewall, the only thing that comes close to fitting is, and you notice there's a big hole on top and a little hole on the bottom, is right there. Those 2 holes. So if you put that right there, that would match. The problem with that is that these 2 holes on the inside don't even go all the way through. So I might take a drill and drill out those holes. The brake rod is right in here. In fact, maybe if I turn it like this and you look in there, maybe you can see the pin. So you can see that just about lines everything up. So what's going to happen is that is going to mount here, and then the booster is going to come up here and sit on the other part, and that little wiggle arm is going to work the booster so that your brakes and stuff sit out in here. Now this thing has hole here, hole, these 2 holes down here I think somebody drilled, and I think somebody cut this all up in here. So this has been a lot of monkeying around with this firewall, and I don't even know if this is the handle off of a water valve or something, and I don't even know what this is all about. It's like, really? And I peeled this back to see if there were any holes here, and nope, there's not. And even if there was, if that thing was mounted here, then it'd put your brake way up here unless you reversed it. And I suppose that would be maybe possible. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, the only place that makes sense for me to have that is here. So what I'm going to do first of all is drill these 2 holes out. And then once I get that set, I'll mount this plate on that spot, and I'll hook this to that pedal. And then we'll kind of look at the length of travel on the pedal and see if it makes sense. Now I've got some additional linkages. So if that doesn't work, there are 2 or 3 different pedal linkages in with this whole kit I bought. So we'll look at the whole thing.